fresh from the hairdressers. Lovely. Once every 2 months or so, you know, when it gets too long, we're going to have it cut, have a nice wash and a nice massage and everything on the head. They massage your hair, your scalp while they're washing it and everything. Lovely. Relax for 5 minutes, get it cut, and then back to the grindstone.
Well, another chance for Uganda to pick up a win here against the Capricorn Eagles. It's the last game of the group stages. Going to be very interesting to see what Uganda can do today.
Yeah, I think, well, obviously we're having a different game. Uganda until now have been really lucky winning tosses and fielding first and putting pressure on the sides. So the Eagles won this toss today and sent Uganda into bed. Now moving down to Angola, probably thinking about the soccer, African Cup of Nations qualifiers, but yeah, we're here with the cricket. And Uganda, it'll be interesting to see how they go about setting a target. You know, we've only seen them chasing until now, and they don't really have a plan when chasing, especially that first 10 overs. After the 10 overs, they actually seem to come alive and do a lot better. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go about it when they've got to set a target. And, yeah, I'm just waiting to see what they do there.
Yeah, very interesting choice here by Uganda. At the same time, please do keep in mind the final is tomorrow. That's going to be the Capricorn Eagles playing against Zimbabwe. That match will also start at 2:30 here at CCD. And, of course, it's going to be live on all our platforms as well.
Yeah, and, you know, just thinking yesterday afternoon, just thinking about that final. Yesterday afternoon, the Zimbabweans had a great partnership, 157 opening partnership against the Capricorn Eagles. Just felt that the Eagles weren't really in the game, maybe because they'd already qualified, just turned off slightly. But if we take that Zimbabwean batting against Uganda, they've also struggled every day. Had a couple of good starts, but then the Ugandans have pulled them back. So definitely, I think the Eagles will now be looking to work on their bowling areas they want to bowl. Today is an ideal opportunity to put those plans in place to see how they work. Bowl the areas you want to bowl and put a bit of pressure on the batters. So it'll be interesting to see how the Capricorn Eagles go about doing that.
Well, the ladies, as you can see there, getting ready to start the third and the final match in the group stages. Zimbabwe topping the group, and the Eagles, of course, in the finals with them. Uganda still to win a game here.
सिखा दीजिए कि हम
24/7 customer service है. This is sports का
असली अखाड़ा.
This is sports का असली अखाड़ा.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
So Sylvia Shiepo, she'll be taking the first over for the Capricorn Eagles. It's always sort of been a toss-up between her and Wilke Mwatile, who opens the bowling. Maybe Wilke will go from the other end, seeing as Victoria Hamuniela is taking a break today.
Yeah, so the Capricorn Eagles resting some of their players and also giving others a chance to play some cricket as well. But Trevor, end of the day, I think Uganda will be very happy with this outing, coming out here to get all this experience for their players. Of course, they are the lowest rank between the three sides here, but they have played some good cricket, especially the bowling and the fielding side of it. And let's see what they do with the bat today.
That's right. Yeah, they've actually, fielding-wise, they've probably, they don't look the most athletic in the field, but they really set their fields well for their bowlers, and we've seen it quite often. Shots being played straight to the fielder, so they've done a lot of work in the lines and lengths that they bowl and the fields that they set for that. Yeah, as you said, no, it'll be interesting to see what they do today, how they go about setting a total. That was played well, just turned down to square leg, through for the single. And we see here for the Capricorn Eagles, the two players out is a backward of square and a mid-wicket. Idel van Sail at backward of square, Adri van der Merwe at mid-wicket, Kaylin Green in at wide mid-wicket in the circle. Sine Wittmann at mid-on. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and today we see her, she's running in and she's bowling. Yesterday it looked like she was a little bit tentative, but she's running in nicely and bowling today.
Yeah, and Trevor, probably that day off that the Eagles also had somehow affected how they performed yesterday.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have a day off, but sometimes it just sort of gets your mind off the cricket, and it's difficult to refocus again because you've been focusing so hard on it. They were probably doing preparations, and they had that game against Zimbabwe, which they won. Obviously a big game for them, and just having a day off just sort of, I think it can take you out of it a bit.
A good start here by Sherpo.
Oh, and Sylvia Sherpo, she'll be going over to Manchester on Thursday. Her and Evelyn are flying across. She'll be in Manchester, based in Manchester. Evelyn will be based in Somerset. So yeah, the ladies really doing well and starting to also make a career out of playing cricket.
It'll be interesting for them to go play a bit of cricket that side.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं
Got also
Fast enough
experience
breathe
there,
for
learn
instant hydration
different
and
coaches
instant
to
energy.
teach you different things.
Sylvia, especially as a bowler, is going to learn a lot over there. The weather conditions are different. She's going to learn a lot about bowling different lines and lengths on different pitches and things, about changing up pace. All of that. She's going to get a lot of experience, I think, playing in England. England is a good place to go and learn your cricket, especially coming from Africa. You get different pitches. Obviously, where they now playing in different areas of the world, you need that experience on different wickets to be able to perform on all kinds of wickets.
Yeah, definitely, and also to play with different players at different levels, bowling to different, more experienced players as well. A lot that would be something that will definitely help her build her cricket going forward. And as you said, Trevor, from the other side opening is Wilga.
And the wind has also switched around today. Again, yesterday it was blowing westerly. Today it's back to the east. Although I see those flags there look like they're... it looks like it's more northerly today. A big appeal there for LBW. From here it looked like it may be a little bit high and possibly going down leg. Welcome Watile. Again a big appeal from Yasmin Khan, wicketkeeper. Kaylin joining her, but Volker not really appealing there.
Yeah, Wilka does very well with the new ball.
Yeah, there we go. So that's the first ball. That was a great delivery. Swung in a lot in there. I was watching it on the screen here. Swung in a lot, taking out the middle stump there. So yeah, have a look at that again. Starts wide. Look at that where it starts, and look how it just comes back. That was a great delivery. Yorker length. So immediately, yeah, we see definitely a far better opening 2 overs from the Capricorn Eagles today, hitting their lines and lengths from the start. Now we can see why those first 2 that hit the pads were given not out. They were swinging way too much.
Well, the first wicket down, 2 for 1. Into our second over here.
And just a bit of cloud cover today, so maybe that's assisting with the swing.
आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ.
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
And that's another thing that Sylvia will learn over
असली अखाड़ा.
in England. Using different weather conditions. Again, going up for the appeal, but I think the way it's swinging, probably again going down leg. So this over, the batters have played at all 4 deliveries and not yet got bat on ball. Janet Mbabazi came in at number 3. Now, she said yesterday she would like to. She was player of the match in the morning game, and she would like to score a few more runs today. Said she feels she's let herself down a bit there. Oh, that was 2 sounds. There's a bat and pad. Volker, a great over there.
So, maiden wicket over. So after 2 overs, it's a 2 for 1. So good stuff by the Capricorn Eagles, starting pretty well here. For the Uganda, Kevin Awino and Janet Babazi.
Yeah, and that's the line or the length I'm looking for. Kevin Awino, that is. Oh, that one well played. Well played through the covers. Again, too full there from Sheepu. Allowing Kevin Awino just to get forward and stroke it through the covers.
Yeah, lovely cricket shot there. They need more of that. The Ugandans definitely a very positive sight. You see them around a very happy camp.
Silver Sheepu bowling a bouncer there. A little bit too wide. See, Eden van Sail, the captain, just laughing there at something that Sylvia Sheepu said. She obviously got upset with herself bowling that half volley, 2 balls, 2 deliveries back. Bowled the bouncer, but the line wasn't right. It was good to see that she's able to bowl a bouncer, get the ball up.
Another wide one there by Sylvia Sheepu.
That one popped up. Kayleen Green not able to get there.
Well, at the moment we are still sorting out to show you the scores there. I think they'll be sorted out sooner or later. At the moment it's 8 for the loss of 1. We're into our third over here. The final game of the group stages.
Yeah, so a good comeback there from Sylvia Siepo. After that 4 and those 2 wides, coming back with the 3 dot deliveries.
So Awino scoring 5 runs so far. And Babaza yet to put something on the board. She's not facing.
Yeah, and again that big in swing. Bat onto foot. Yeah, and you can see her. That's onto her ankle maybe. Just see her rubbing there. That cricket ball is hard and it hurts if you hit it onto your foot. And again, same result, and yeah, she's not happy with herself, but welcome Watile getting really big in swing here. Awino coming down to chat to her, Kevin Awino, the shorter of the 2.
Yeah, Kevin also their wicket keeper.
That one a little bit wider. Plays it into the covers. Yeah, one hopes that Janet Mbabazi doesn't get injured there, or that she's not injured, that she can't bowl, because she's also one of the main bowlers in this Ugandan side.
That one is wide.
Again, swinging a lot. I used to bowl in swingers, and to getting the line right, the ball has got to be hitting off stump. That's basically what you're aiming to do. So you got to bowl it quite wide, and it's even got to be outside the off stump by the time it gets to the batsman to play. So it's just hitting the top of off stump. That's the line you're looking to bowl there. Obviously, if you want LBW to come into it, you maybe will push one through a little bit quicker and a little bit straighter, that it doesn't swing as much. But yeah, the pace that you just vary your pace and the ball swings more or less. And it also tends to, if it hits the seam, still to come in a bit more of that as well. And of course, the dangerous one is when it does hit the seam and it straightens. Then the player playing and missing or looking to get that outside edge. Coming down the wicket there. Looking to negate the swing.
Yeah, good counter punch there by Mabazi. Coming down the wicket and playing that one. 4 runs.
Yeah, Volker mustn't force Babazi to Babazi now definitely
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है
outside
फास्ट
of the
इनफ
crease.
रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी
Bazi playing it down to mid-off. No runs added.
Well, end of that over.
Now 13 for 1. 5 runs of that over with the wide and the 4 hit of the 5th delivery.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे.
Yeah, definitely a far better
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 customer service है.
afternoon.
सॉल्व करवा देंगे.
They're bowling better lines and legs. We now see Sunay Osman
का असली अखाड़ा.
coming into the attack from the city end. That's the northern end of this ground. Yeah, she also onto a good line and length from ball 1. Also doing a lot of bowling before the game, working on a couple of things. Oh, as a bowler, it's a continuous work, just making sure that your action is working properly. It's so easy to get into a bad habit when you're bowling or batting. You know, something just feels good on the day and you start doing it, and it works for one day, but the next day you try and do it and it's actually messed your action up. So it's important that the coaching staff just check every day that the actions are right and there's no funny little things creeping in.
A very good start from her this afternoon.
Yeah, we saw there she had given a winner reaching for that delivery. And there we see that little sweep shot again.
Well, that sweet shot has been the Uganda's favourite in this Tri-Series.
Yeah, I just think on this wicket, you know, the odd ball does get up, but it's more a wicket that's skidding through, especially the pace the ladies are bowling. They're just skidding through. It's a dangerous shot to play on this wicket.
That one is given.
That one is given out. Again, playing that same shot across the line. And we have a look at that again. Yeah, that's the umpire has no alternative there. He has to give that out. That ball was starting sort of on about leg stump and just straightening onto a middle stump and going straight down on middle stump, hitting about 12 inches up the pad. So no doubt it would have hit the wickets, and the second wicket down. And it's amazing, it just seems to be, she hadn't played that shot until the ball before that. She brought it out and played, and all of a sudden the next delivery also trying to play that same thing. Instead of just coming with a straight bat and pushing it into the mid-wicket area where it's vacant.
Yeah, Trevor, what is strange for me is they haven't scored a lot of runs off that shot. They've actually conceded a lot of wickets from it, but they keep on playing it.
That's right.
And I think it's something that the batting coaches have to look at and correct it somehow.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी
Very fine. Apart from that, it hasn't worked at all. It's going against the swing of Sunay Wittmann. So yeah.
So 13 for 2. We are into our fifth over here.
Oh, and that's a good delivery. That one hitting, I think, one of those little patches of green grass and just climbing a bit outside off stump. But the appeal there. But
Yeah, maiden wicket over there with
Yeah.
Wittmann.
Looking at that one, yeah, well, she was close to it, but I didn't see any deflection. It would have been really difficult for the umpire. So it's Janet Mbabazi who is facing. And Rita Musumali is at the other end. Now there again we see Janet looking to play positively there, a little bit across the line, but straight enough to get bat to ball. It's difficult if you're playing in front of yourself to play straight when the ball is swinging like that. It's better to just wait a little bit, play the ball under your eyes. And there we see again that one swinging. Kaylin Green picking it up, getting the ball in. Only 2 runs. Great fielding there. Yeah, we can see Janet Mbabazi looking to get forward quickly, getting forward early. So if I was a Mortilli, I would now just look to pull my length back a little bit, test her a bit on the front foot, because she's definitely, that's her first movement now, is getting onto the front foot. And she is playing out a little bit in front of her, so maybe just by pulling that length back a bit, you're going to force her into an error. The other alternative is the slower Yorker.
From the Ugandan point of view, it's good to see she's trying to do something different. Not just sitting back and letting the Eagles have their way.
Yeah, she's the, I think the one batter in the Ugandan side that understands what she's doing out there.
पैसा नहीं इज्जत मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स
She's the one that knows her own game. She knows what she's doing. She's looking at what the bowler is doing, and she's looking at something to sort of counter that. And that's good to see. She's batting a meat out of her crease, so she's just trying something different, which is good to see.
Well, end of the power play here. The first power play into our second power play. So good power play for the Capricorn Eagles here, Trevor. 15 for 2.
15 for 2, yes, definitely. So pressure definitely on the Ugandans at this stage. That one full swinging away outside off stump, played down the ground to Van Sale at mid-off. No runs. Yeah, that's a good shot. Straight down the ground, 4 runs. So now Wittmann just a little bit too full on that occasion.
Yeah, definitely a great shot. Now she just needs to continue playing those kind of shots.
Oh, slightly across the line there, but a good shot with the field that's been set. Yeah, so now Wittmann now just needs to bowl that straight at middle at middle and off, without the swing. Batter used to the swing now, playing for the swing. And Sunay Wittmann, the one bowler in the Capricorn Eagles side that also shows a little bit of aggression after she's bowled. You'll see her just following through down the wicket, like there, making as if she's going to throw at the wicket, just getting in the batter's face a little bit.
That's a bit aerial, but lands safely. 1 run.
Yeah, you see, and she has that cover out there, so that's fine, bowling that line and length. That could quite easily have been the third wicket. Yeah, Rita Musamali, they were just playing slightly out in front of her. Even that ball she down the ground for 4 was a little bit in front of her. Ah, good delivery there.
So 5 runs off that over. So after 7 overs, 20 for 7. 2 wickets down.
20 for 2.
20 for 2. After the 7th over. Apologies there.
I was looking forward to getting home early after you said that.
Not the worst start from the Ugandans here. If they can just keep that scoreboard.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
There's no intentions of just pushing the ball softly into the covers, for instance, and taking a single. And that goes through for 4. A little bit of a mishap there in the field.
Yeah, the Ugandans choosing to deal in boundaries. Another lovely shot there.
Oh, that one just getting through. She did the long barrier, everything, and and again.
So 2 misfields in a row, causing the Eagles 8 runs.
Both of them with the long barrier, the ball just doing something in front of them. You know, it's difficult once you're committed with the long barrier. If the ball does something different, then you have a problem. I think that one would have spun because it came off an angle of the bat.
Well, much needed runs by the Ugandans. Not a quick single there. And definitely the bowler won't be the happiest camper here.
That called wide. Mabazi leaving it alone.
2 more runs here for the Ugandans.
And I see what's happened here. Because she was swinging the ball so much earlier on, is now swinging a little bit less, and she's still bowling that same wide line. So she's just got to bring her line back a little bit. She's still getting swing, but not as much. Yeah, that one better line. And that's the thing with the white ball. In the beginning it'll swing, but it loses its swing fairly quickly. We're now into the end of the 8th over, and it's definitely swinging a lot less than it was when it was new. Oh, there. Babazi playing and missing outside off stump.
So after 8 overs, 32 for 2. Good over there for the Ugandans.
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
This is sports का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Sunay Wittmann. Irene van Zyl, they're making sure she gets her body behind that one. Rasta Diergaard coming around doing the fielding. She's at an extra cover position. A real live wire in the covers inside the circle. Very quick off the mark. And that one the top edge. Yeah, and that one goes down to the boundary for 4. See again that shot playing it across the line, and that time getting a top edge on it. I think maybe the problem that they're having with Sunay Wittmann is it looks like the ball is hanging down leg and then she's swinging it. And it's pitching on middle stump and straightening on middle stump. That was a better shot. Although no runs.
Well, Uganda still continue to just score boundaries here. Not still picking up those singles. A lot of dot balls, but making it up currently with that with the boundaries that they're picking up.
You see, Sunay Wittmann is bowling that away swinger. All they need to do is just get out on the front foot and punch her straight down the ground. The mid wicket is wide, and Diergaard at the extra cover is also quite wide. So there's a gap there. You just have to play straight, and you've got a single just about every ball.
I think they get at least 2. Yeah, good save there. Saving 2 runs.
Yeah, was that Wilke Mwatili doing that fielding down there.
6 runs, 38 for the loss of 2 wickets after 9 overs. So much better day batting for the Ugandans. This is probably the highest they've.
She has a square leg. Out. And also cover on the boundary. A long on.
Yeah, Coraces doing the fielding there.
Down there. That called wide.
Playing that one straight to the fielder.
Again, getting a body behind it, stopping it.
Yeah, much better cricket there. So far already 2 singles and a wide. So the Uganda is starting to pick up those singles.
And that one played fine. Goes for 4. So yeah, the Capricorn Eagles bowling just getting a little bit scrappy again. Couple of loose balls and an over. They just need to work on that, just keep that concentration going. That's a good comeback. Yeah, those last 2 balls, you could hear her as well as she was delivering. Just a little bit of not a grunt, just and quite often you hear that in sport, in male, female, doesn't matter, a top sportsman, when they really concentrate and get in that zone, they're making those little noises. It's just actually the effort which they're putting in, which is coming out there.
Yeah, just the extra effort there. After 10 overs, 45, 2 wickets down.
Kayleen Green now bowling from the city end. She's been bowling from the other end. Although she did bowl from the city end earlier on in the tournament, and I think she got a couple of wickets from this end.
Yeah, Trevor, it's going to be interesting to see how the Ugandans respond to the spin. Are they going to go back to their sweep shot again?
It's also interesting to see that spin is only coming in the 11th over. So maybe they're looking at sort of putting a little bit of a break on here in the latter half of the middle overs. Yeah, so if Kaylin Green bowls through here, then played and missed. If she bowls through, then it'll be up to the 17th, 18th over, yeah. So, and then it's only the 2 overs at the death that they require. It'll be interesting to see what the planning is. Well, that was uppish down the ground. Sylvia Sherpo doing the fielding, good throw. Only the single. Yes, the Capricorn Eagles, from what I can see, only 3 fielders out on the boundary. Long on, mid-wicket and deep square leg. So they've got that extra one inside the circle still on the single. So definitely looking to be a little bit more attacking with the Kaylin Green bowling.
And a good start for her. Just 2 runs off her first over. 47 runs scored, 2 wickets down.
And
9 more overs to go.
Looks like we're also going to have Didi Fuster now coming in to bowl from the Baines end.
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Bowling, she was injured, had a slight knee injury earlier on in the tournament, so maybe they were just resting her, but probably wanting her to bowl tomorrow, so they'll give her a few overs today. Gets away with that one.
It's called wide. Looked like a slower delivery there, Trevor.
Oh, well, there's a spinner, so she is slower.
Yeah, but Trevor, even spinners do bowl slower than they normally do.
Oh, yeah. Well, they generally, with their flight, but yeah, we'll have a look and see what a normal flight is. Yeah, that one, you see, she tends to definitely flight the ball a little bit more. And that's called no ball. It went past the batter above the hips, they say. So free hit. Yeah, so the no ball for height. Went past the batter and above hip high.
Yeah, and that free hit, dot ball.
So not too much damage done there. Again a dot ball. Yeah, that full toss could actually have been hit away for a 6 as well. That could have been a lot of damage, but it wasn't. So only the 1 run coming from the no ball and the free hit.
Well, good over there.
मारुति जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे?
Fantasy sports का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Rasta Diergaard there doing the fielding.
So the Ugandans definitely still trying to find a way to play the spinners here.
Now that one, Ricky's showing off the, is it off her helmet? Hopefully she's all right. Maybe her arm. Let's just have a look at the replay here. Turning that to mid-wicket. Yeah, unfortunately we can't see the throw come in, but Didi Fuster there, as soon as she saw that, she it looks like it's on the arm. This will give us a better view. Definitely in some pain there.
Well, 51 for loss of 2 wickets. And 2 up and 4 overs bowled.
मारुति जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
Fantasy sports का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
That one played again down the ground. So yeah, good over by Kayleen Green.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स
का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, 24. Yeah, and we see Didi Fuster bowling with a cap on. We see that in the ladies' game, especially with the hair pulled through that little loop at the back of the cap. So they bowl with their caps on. Oh, and that one uppish down the ground. But yeah, just wider Fuster.
Oh, definitely the spinners doing an excellent job so far here. Ever since they came on, there have been no boundaries.
That's right.
And that's also what the Zimbabweans have done pretty well, Trevor, in this Tri-Series, using their spinners to dry out the runs.
And the Zimbabweans have the 4 spinners, which has assisted them. I think that's why we're seeing Didi Fuster also today bowling. She needs to get into it so she can bowl as well tomorrow against the Zimbabweans.
मारुति जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
I think again playing that sweep shot. I think that's a wide down leg. The problem that they have is that Yasmin Khan hasn't been bowling a lot. She did bowl yesterday, but she hasn't been bowling a lot. It's difficult if you're keeping wicket and then have to come and bowl. Because you need, as a spinner, you also need a little bit of rhythm. So you need to bowl regularly.
Well, Van Zyl, the captain, putting her body on the line here.
Yeah, definitely. Not even showing that she's... the Ugandans taking a quick single there, just of a bit of a fumble. Again down the ground.
And maintaining the same style of play that we have seen from the Ugandans. Taking a lot of singles in the last 10 overs compared to what they do in the first 10.
Yeah, they Rasta Diergaard putting her body on the line. So still only bowling with the 3 outside the circle. A big shot played there. Del van Zyl coming in to do the fielding.
So 6 runs there. And they managed to get there just the 1 wide and 5 singles.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे। फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
That is powerfully down the ground, just the 1 run, Mbabazi there. So Janet Mbabazi, 20 of 41.
Yeah, she's playing quite different today, not taking a lot of chances. I think she has realized that good catch.
There we go. That's a great catch. Yeah, you see again this. That's what I said earlier. She's just playing out in front of her there. If she just waited a fraction, just play. She could have played that exact same shot just a little bit later along the ground, safely for the single. And yeah, I think that's what the spinners are doing. Because there's a lot less pace. They're now trying to reach for the ball and that gets another wicket. And I think the Capricorn Eagles probably needed a wicket around about now.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
मारुति जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
Fantasy sports का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Now, Jonathan Babazi playing a big shot out to mid-wicket. Adri van der Merwe coming around, doing some good fielding there, keeping it down to 1.
Yeah, excellent fielding there.
Adri van der Merwe not being able to get to that ball to catch it, but again putting her body on the line, getting her body behind it, cutting off the boundary. So great commitment from her.
ये पटका अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम वॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको।
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स
का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Certain areas of your game.
That's right. And there again playing that shot. They're running down the wicket, playing it to leg. It's given us leg byes, so that hit the pads. That one up in the air. Adele van Sail not quite getting there, taking it on the first bounce, and it's just the single.
And we're starting to see some intention from Janet Mbambazi. Looking for that big shot.
And that time the sweep shot works, but straight to the fielder. That Welcome Watile. Backward of square.
Big shot here.
Sylvia Shepo coming around, doing the fielding. And they get through for 2.
So after 17 overs, 71 for 3.
ये पटका अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम वॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको।
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स
का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, Killing Green, 4 overs for just 12 runs.
Kaylin Ann Green has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Nice name. The other end, Dietland Fuster. Adrie van der Merwe trying the best to keep that in, but just bouncing too high. And she's also a youngster, definitely got a great future ahead of her, Adrie van der Merwe.
Yeah, quick single there. Overthrows.
Yeah, no backing up there. Sylvia Sheepo should have been backing that one up. So just those little things creeping in again.
That one a bit aerial. Could have gone anywhere. Not a lot of control in that shot. Picks up another single there.
Fiona Kulume. That one again hitting her on the foot, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely. Mabazi has suffered on the foot today. Third ball striking on her foot.
And the problem with that is, you know, if that's on that same foot, if she goes and sits down just now and it just cools down, and it's difficult to get yourself going again.
Yeah, she still has to bowl. Well, Kulume definitely came in to play some shots. Moving at runner ball.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
Fantasy sports का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Sylvia Sheepo. This is her last over before she leaves for Manchester.
She's not playing the final tomorrow?
Oh yeah, sorry, the final tomorrow. I was getting all excited for her. Now she's still got 4 more overs. She's playing in the final tomorrow. You're right. Hey.
Yes, tomorrow 2:30.
That's right.
Namibia playing against Zimbabwe. The final of the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series here at CCD. Going to be an interesting game. Do come in and support the girls.
Change in field. The third man coming in quite fine. And that ball played exactly. That one Sylvia needs to get there. You know, that's one thing we see in the men's game. The men know already that if they bowl, then there's everyone out on the leg side. The bowler does the fielding inside the circle. You know, when I used to play, the bowler was like royal game. You weren't allowed to make the bowler run too much.
Well, that has changed, Trevor.
Yeah, definitely. No, look, the fitness levels have also changed. Especially on a T20, you've got to be prepared. You're only bowling 4 overs. So you've got to be prepared to run around a little bit more. You know, those West Indian fast bowlers, Holder, Holding, Garner, Bishop, Roberts, they used to use the foot to good effect when stopping the ball.
One bounce.
One goes for 4. Now that one just straying onto leg stump. A little bit too straight. She definitely wants to be just outside the off stump at this stage.
Yeah, our scorer here, that doing the scoring on the field, definitely, he has corrected his score. This one I was about to mention it. He was about 3 runs ahead. He sorts that out. So 9 runs so far. 1 more ball to go. Kulume on strike.
And that again straight down the ground. Now just looking at this, again we've seen that the Ugandans, the second half of the innings, have definitely taken a lot more singles. It's almost as if they're in 2 mindsets for the first half and the second half. And instead of coming in with this exact same mindset, I mean, Mbabazi was also there earlier, and she also wasn't taking the singles.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
ये पक्का। अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, definitely. Game of cricket, yeah, at CCD, the Capricorn Women's Tri Series, powered by Women's Crick Zone, brought to you by TV2 Namibia.
Trevor, you spoke earlier to the scorers. We're going to have a look at that video and get some information there.
Actually, to Estelle Hako. She does also score, but she's not scoring this game. But we have 4 scorers scoring. And I think a lot of our viewers think that scoring, there's just 1 or 2 scorers. They sit there and keep the score going. But there's actually a lot of work behind the scenes to bring you the captions that we have here with all the scores and everything. So, yeah, I suppose we'll have a bit of a look at that now during the innings break. Good afternoon, with Estelle Hako here. Estelle, the grand lady of cricket Namibia. She does just about everything, and yeah, she does a great job. And Estelle's here today to tell us a little bit about what the scorers is. The scorers sit behind here, and it's a very secretive sort of a thing, but we're going to just give you a little bit of an insight into what goes on. Estelle, welcome, and thanks a lot for agreeing to chat to us.
Thank you, Trevor, and thank you for the compliments. Yes, my scorers, I think the scorers are a soft point of cricket. I mean, nothing can happen without the scorers. So, and they are, because of this, that it is an international series, they quite cordon off. There is no one allowed to be with them and so. And we have 4 stations in the score box currently.
4 stations?
Yes,
I thought there was only 2 scorers always.
No. We have 4 stations. We have 4 scorers. And I'm going to explain to you what the role of everyone is. And then you will understand why there need to be 4 scorers. So the main scorer is our Crick Info scorer, and they're scoring live on ESPN Crick Info. So everybody that follows the game on ESPN Crick Info will see the live score ball by ball as it happened on the field. Then we have a spotter. Our spotter is crucial for us in the score box, and she's the lady that always need to watch the game as a hawk, because not a ball, not a run out, nothing can miss her eyes. So she will then give info to all the other scorers and says, listen ladies, there was a run out, it was fielder number 10 that threw to the wicket keeper, and that is how the run out occurred. Then we have the Crick Club scorer that is currently our TV scorer. For all the live streaming, we do it on Crick Clubs, and that's the score that reflects on the TV.
So that's that bar we see at the bottom that gives us all that information.
That's the bar that you see there, and I think that lady is literally sitting on eggs because she can't make a mistake. Then there's a mistake on the TV, so that's why. So she's very accurate, she's very punctual in what she's doing, and she knows that she first do the dot or the 1, and then she will lift her head up and say, okay, now I can look at the game again. And
so if just sorry to come back to that, say if the umpires say make a decision and it's all put in, and then the umpires have a chat maybe and they say, oh, but hang on, we made a mistake, and they now reverse their decision, she's then got to reverse everything that she's done and then start basically that ball from the start again.
Normally we wait for the umpire signal. If you're not sure, will he signal a leg by or will he signal a wide, you wait for the umpire. So, and then the spotter girl needs to acknowledge the signals of the umpire. So then she will do. But sometimes we have some of our umpires that's a bit behind or a bit slow, then she already put it in, then she unfortunately need to undo that ball that she scored. But luckily we have the opportunity and we can undo a ball that we scored, and the umpires change their decision. So yes, that can be done. And then lastly we have our paper trail, and in here we do it on a linear score sheet, and that's for us, that is anything can happen with technology. Anything can happen with technology. We can there can be a dip in the internet. There can be anything that can happen. So then
power failure, anything. So
anything, Trevor.
if now on your linear score sheet, you've got one scorer scoring linear, you've got two other scorers scoring it on different apps.
That's
Basically.
correct.
Now, if the power goes down, will one of your other scorers then also start scoring linear, or do they just carry on with the one?
All the scorers do with the apps. They do a ball sheet as well. So ball sheet means it's a paper trail. So they will do a ball sheet as well. So all 4 scorers that are in the score box do have a paper trail in front of them. But my linear scorer is the one that do the whole game just on paper. So then, and she will be the one that will be the most be able to continue when there's a power failure or something on the apps. But all the app scorers also do a ball sheet on paper. So we're quite sure and quite happy that there won't be a ball missed. There will be a track, 110% track of the game, because like I said, every scorer do a ball sheet. Our spotter is also doing a ball sheet, and like I said, after every over they balance. So they start from the quick info scorer, then she will read figures that she have in front of her, and then the rest will confirm, yes, we're all on the same track, and that is, then they know they 100% correct.
Okay, so the chances of something going wrong with the scoring, if one of the teams comes and says, hey, you didn't get one of my singles that I ran, there's not much chance of that happening.
No, there's not a chance for that.
So if I'm out on 99, then I must accept I'm out on 99.
Then you must accept, and then they from time to time they confirm it with a third umpire as well. So after the first innings, the third umpire will check with them. Do we have the same score? Are we par of the correct? And so yeah, there's not a chance that they will miss a ball. No.
100%. Estelle, thanks a lot for your time and for giving us that bit of information. I just want to tell you, I got through on my earpiece here. The umpires also now want an interview. But yeah,
no, just do an interview, and we're happy to be here, and it's really a privilege to do what we do.
Yeah, and it's great to have you behind the scenes, and now our listeners also know that a lot of work goes into it, and the info that you've given on your screen is correct. So Estelle, thank you, and enjoy the game with us.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day and enjoy the cricket.
All right, we're back at it here. It's the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series. Today's game, Capricorn Eagles playing against the Ugandans. Ugandans batting first here, putting up 93 runs. The Capricorn Eagles need to get 94 to win this game.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी
Well, the game has started here. And of course, as always, you can hear the Ugandans in the field. Loud and busy. Vedman batting. I've seen her hitting that ball. She can hit a 6 any day, anytime. And Yepo bowling here. Well, good start here. 4 dots so far. Exciting stuff. And Yopa getting some bounce there. Just one more ball left in this over. 4 or 5 dots so far. Just a bit of what looks like an uneven bounce. And a maiden over there. Good start by the Ugandans.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
महारथी जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, so good start from the Ugandans. Naught for naught after 1.1 overs.
Yeah, Patricia Malimikia bowling there. This opening pair for the Ugandans definitely have been asking a lot of questions.
One a bit wider, cutting at it and missing. Now that played down to third man, just opening the face and through for the single.
The Eagles putting something on the board now. Trevor, do you speak some Swahili?
Maybe one or two words, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, the Uganda is very busy in the field that you can hear them.
And you,
Trevor, we are on the same bus, you and I there.
Okay.
At some point they wanted to make it the African national language, Swahili, but that didn't really work out.
No, that'll be difficult. So many different languages. How many languages are spoken on the African continent?
Well, that's a lot, Trevor. Maybe more than 300 languages.
I suppose that would have been south of Sahara, or would that be the whole Africa?
Great shot there. Cut shot for 4. Well, Trevor, I wouldn't be able to say. I've never done research on that. I mean, in Namibia itself, we speak more than 20 languages. Within the San people, they speak about 11, 12 languages. That's just one group in Namibia. So, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Rudy van Vuren is the president of Cricket Namibia. His wife, she communicates with the son. They have a few staying there at Anankuse. Her kids also speak the language, so yeah, they grew up with it. They speak to them. They communicate with them.
आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
So good.
Yeah, good stuff here by the Ugandans. Bocho, bocho, bocho. Trevor, are you hearing those sounds from the dugout? Eware, 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 eware.
That's the one. That's the one word I know.
Anyipo, good bowling from her.
No, good looking shot, backward of square, but straight to the fielder, no runs.
What the fielder said?
Well played, 4 runs, just getting a little bit of width.
Had a quick single there.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
Fantasy Sports का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Fast and feeling so good.
Patricia Malamikia. Very good height for a bowler.
Yeah, that one, Rasta Diergaard is a short girl, so that one climbing up to head height. Playing a pull shot but missing. That one hitting on the arm. Maybe on the elbow. She's dropped her bat and she's holding her elbow there. Rasta is a tough little girl. We've seen her taking the ball on the body in the field. And I think that previous delivery, or previous two deliveries, maybe doing her there. That one also short of a length, just staying lower and bowling her.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast and I'm feeling so good.
Jasmine Khan coming in at number 3. Facing now.
Again, a short delivery. So the Ugandan Malamiki are deciding to go short here.
Well, another good over for the Ugandans. Just a single coming off it. And a wicket for the Ugandans. So 11 for 1 after 4 overs.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast and I'm feeling so good.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और
And of course, if you are here, it's a chance for you to win $1,000.
$5,000.
No,
You can take
$1,000.
5 catches.
Yeah, if you can take 5 catches, that means you need 5 sixes to be hit here.
That's right.
So if you have a catch here, you can win $1,000.
Yesterday we missed out on that. We were standing in the wrong place or more.
Hey, we're still at the wrong place, Trevor.
Oh, the sixes were hit left of us.
Yes.
Tomorrow I'm definitely not giving that roaming mic back.
Tomorrow it's a big game. The Eagles playing against the Zimbabwean side. Come support the girls tomorrow here at CCD. Kulume here in the first over. 2 dots so far. Fiona Kulume. Ooh.
And that one turned down to Fine leg, fielding done and no run.
That one is wide, and very disciplined bowling by the Ugandans. Have a very good bowling unit here. And Jasmine Kane there trying to look for the boundary. And the Capricorn Eagles also not doing so well here, picking up those singles. End of the over. Just the wide from it.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स
का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Fast and feeling so good.
Yeah, and you could see just by the reaction of the bowler there. Not very interested in that. Yeah, going down leg. A risky single there.
Even though she set off late there, she still got in. So there are singles. If you've fielded out on the circle and you run immediately, you're going to get through for your singles.
Shot. 4 runs there. Jasmine Kane saying, I'm not running.
Now, what she did well there, she actually played that with a straight bat, waited for the ball, and at the last moment, just turning her wrist, flicking her wrists, playing it in front of square.
And Trevor, that's why she took that quick single, because she wanted to bat. So let me take care of this. I've got you covered.
And now the Ugandans putting out the fielder in front of square. So now have a cover on the boundary and the one in front of square, and Yasmin Khan there. Now what she did well there, she just stayed the off leg side of the ball and just played it over the offside ring. Played it intentionally over the top there.
Yeah, and what I enjoy seeing from her, Trevor, she's got that bit of anger, you know, that good anger that she's playing with.
Yeah.
Another quick single.
Yeah, another more good running there. Just calling Sunay Wittman, and I think that's they had a chat in the middle shortly before she took that previous single before she hit the 4, And I think she just said, listen, let's start taking these singles. If it, even if it goes to the field, are we going to take the single?
Let's have a look here, Trevor. This one looks very close.
That one's coming back, probably going over the top.
That one looked closer than that, Trevor. But not given. It looks closer than that to me. But it's not given, so we move on. Six overs, the power play done. 19 runs, 1 wicket down. The Eagles need, Capricorn Eagles need 75 runs from 14 overs. Fiona Kulume to continue. That's a very good catch by the captain.
Yeah,
Jasmine
really
Ken
good
was
catch
just getting
that.
going. And she covered a lot of ground to get that ball.
Yeah, kept her eyes on it, got down nicely, taking it cleanly.
Yeah, so Uganda is definitely looking for that first win here. What commitment we can see there from the captain.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Fast and feeling so good.
Oh, that one gets through. 2 runs.
Yeah, well run there. A little bit of intent. So definitely, that's one thing that Jasmine Khan has got into Sunay Wittmann's head, is that she's got to run hard.
Well, coming into bed, Green.
Kaylin Green also will be looking to make a few runs. Good looking shot out to cover point.
Well, so 5 off that over and a wicket. 2 dot balls.
On that wicket, a great catch by Consolata Weko.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से
We're coming to bowl the 8th over. Rita Musamali. She's not bowled a lot in this tri-series.
And that one edged. Gets through for the single.
Well, the next 3 to 4 overs very important in this game.
That one down leg called wide. There's an Whitman looking to play down the ground there, getting the inside edge through for the single.
Yeah, that required run rate just over 5.42. So those singles that they're picking up here, making all the difference. 4 of that over.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
get through for the single. They've got a very, very straight sweeper down at third man. That one played.
Yeah, well played. At least 2 runs here.
Yeah, that's right. That's well played. The third man really fine. That's why she was able to cut the previous shot off. But now they were able to take 2 because she had a long way to go there. Had to make at least 40, maybe even 50 meters to get to that. Again, looking to run it down there. Yeah, that also wide again. She just needs to get a little bit further across with that back foot to play that shot. Oh, well struck. Yeah. Sinay Wittmann wanting to run on the shot there. It was struck straight at the fielder.
Well played.
Backward of square.
That's 4 runs.
Get to the boundary. Yeah, it just gets there. So 4 runs. Well played, Kayleen Green. So Fiona Kolume just straying down on the leg side. Kayleen Green working it nicely off her toes. Oh, that well kept out there. Good Yorker, good delivery.
So 9 overs done. 35
for 2.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
One aerial and taken.
Yeah, there again, the right shot, right ball for that shot, just not quite getting it properly. Bit of a top edge. And that's the 3rd wicket down.
और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
ये पटका अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे.
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है. आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे.
कल जाने देंगे.
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Very spirited team. Musamali picking up a first wicket here in the 2nd over.
Yeah, there she runs it down to third man. So she's looking to favour that shot. You see, that's now an option, just running it down to third man. That's another way of getting a single, either straight up the ground or run it down to third man. Adrie van der Merwe.
Well, looking for the single there, turning it down. No need to take that risk at this point in time.
Good looking shot, half stopped. And they get through for two. Yeah, we've seen both of these girls very quick in the field, so they can obviously run between wickets as well.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast and feeling so good.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है.
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे.
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे.
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से
Again, Kaylin Green looking to run that one down.
Well fielded there. Good shot by Green. At least a single here. Three more balls to go. Let's see what the Capricorn Eagles can do. Uganda's appealing for something again.
Looking for the stumping, and it looks like she might have been out of her ground there.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम वॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Motile to come out and bat here. Still 54 runs required here to win for the Eagles. Not a single there.
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
Kayleen Green, the two out in the middle.
Well, Aweko continues a good spell here. Just one run of 1 over and 2 balls so far. Well, at least we know Trevor Quata means catch, because that's very similar to Oshuambo.
Okay, so
Oh, dot ball pressure building here. The Eagles struggling to get a single. That dot there. And that run rate going up to 7.4 now. The required run rate. Shot played there, well fielded, made an over. So 2 overs just for 1 run. Good stuff by the captain there.
yeah, and they're definitely putting the brakes on the Capricorn Eagles innings.
And there you see on the warm how the Eagles way below where the Ugandans were at this point in time.
Yeah, Uganda ending up only 3 wickets down. Through for the single there.
More of that. That's all the Eagles need.
Aye. Musamali to Green, down the ground. No run. Fielded in mid-off. Yeah, and they're getting through for the single. Again, showing that if you just drop the ball and run, you're going to get through. Better intent there from the Capricorn Eagles. Watili on strike. Having a swing and a miss at that one. So Rita Musamali 3 runs of that over. So after 14 overs, 50 runs required.
महारथी जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
So Capricorn Green now.
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया
Once
जिम्मेदारी
another
से और
Weko,
अपने
the
जोखिम पर खेलें।
captain bowling. Play down to long on. They'll get through for the single. That hit down the ground is going to be safe. Get through for the single. Now, Capricorn Green there, going right across, looking to play a different shot, looking to play it backward of square on the leg. Not making contact. Playing that back to Weko.
Well, another dot ball there. Just 2 so far from this over. Green showed some intent earlier. She wants to do something different here.
Yeah, that through the covers. And will it go all the way? Yes, gone to the boundary for 4, so that a better looking shot. Just getting back, waiting for the ball and playing it through the gap in the covers. 4 runs. And that's the 50 on the board for the Capricorn Eagles.
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
That played down the ground and it gets to the boundary. So good shot from Moatile. Straight down the ground for 4.
Yeah, good start. Just what the Capricorn Eagles require here.
And now they've moved that field a lot straighter. They just popped in front and through for the single, and they get back for the next one. So just by taking that single, putting pressure on, getting the overthrow.
Yeah, Janet Mbabazi coming into the attack here.
Yeah, that played out to mid-on. 1 run.
And Kaylin Green constantly looking for that overthrow. And the Ugandans not picking up that she would run to a crease and just come out every time to see what they will do.
Yeah, she's obviously also, if there's a fumble, she'll be looking to go for the second.
Yeah, lovely shot.
Out to long on. It's a wide long on. Just a single this time. Definitely, you can see just a little bit of pressure on the Ugandan fielders now. All of a sudden, with this over, starting off with a 4 and a 2, already 8 of the over.
Yeah, these two playing with some intent.
Also communicating with each other. And that one in the air. And it's taken. The captain again.
A safe hand so far.
And you see she was also not all the way out to the boundary there. Halfway.
So 8 runs and a wicket in the 16th over.
ये पक्का अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Feeling so good.
So, Green looking for the single there, but not getting it. At the other end, the Delphin Sail has just come in. So it'll be important now at Delphin Sail, this first few, she has to get singles.
Yeah, Trevor, what we have seen from her so far is she's a busy player. She does play her shots, and she runs very well between the wickets as well.
But she's got to give Kaylin Green a bit of strike. She's just going to take the single, get Kaylin Green on strike. And by doing that, she's going to play herself in as well. And within an over or what, she'll be able to start playing shots as well. Just getting to feel those first couple of deliveries. Consulate Aweko, 3 overs for 7 runs. And that's coming all the way, it looks like, for 6, yeah? So that's it.
Trevor, that was your $1,000?
Delphin Sail, yeah, well, didn't want to get in the way of the fielder there. Because I've got a wire and a television and a table in between me and the bowl. This is probably a better chance for you or more. So let's call it your $1,000. And that hit powerfully again out to mid-wicket, and that bouncing left and evading the fielder. They get through for 2. And that's again played out here. And again they go through for the 2.
Another misfield there. Kayondo.
So definitely a little bit of pressure now on the field as we've seen these last 2 overs. 10 so far of this over. And that's the edge.
Yeah, at least another 2 runs.
One run short. So there's only 1 run.
Yeah, so Fancy letting you know, Trevor, that she doesn't have to take that single. She's doing it in 2s.
That was...
yeah, so a good over.
Yeah, just remember that previous one was a short run. So they didn't put the bat down over the line. So it was only 1. So she was just letting you know that she also does it in 1s.
No, that's definitely good umpiring there as well.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Picking that up.
Yeah. So the umpires have to look for a lot of things out in the middle. That's why occasionally they will miss something. Hey, so Kayleen Green on strike, 69 for 5, 25 required of 3 overs, 8.33 to the over. Yeah, Malamikia bowling, hit powerfully down the ground by Kayleen Green. Yeah, so my theory in the previous over that Del van Selm would just take the single and get Kayleen Green on strike didn't work.
No, definitely Fansil came with other ideas.
Oh, and she actually did it well. Good over for the Capricorn Eagles.
She needs to repeat that here. Good
That
shot.
hit over the covers, and they should get at least 2 there. Yeah, 2 runs. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's a safe shot there. There's no one out sweeping out here on the cover or the cover point boundary. There's a 3rd man. And that again down to long off. So single there, 4 runs of the first 3 deliveries.
Yeah, Kayleen Green on strike now.
And remember, if there is a tie, then we have a super over.
Of course, the final taking place tomorrow afternoon, 2:30, between the Capricorn Eagles and the Zimbabweans. That's going to be the final. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that played to square leg. They threw for the single. Del van Sail on strike again.
So 5 so far from this over. The Eagles need a boundary here.
So they get through for the single. 6 runs of that over. So 2 overs left, 9.5 to the over. That's definitely doable.
महारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
Fiona Kulume from the city end. Del van Sail on strike. Playing and missing.
Yeah, looking for that big shot. That was definitely in the hitting zone. At least a good fielding by the Ugandans there.
Rita Musamali making a lot of ground there. Otherwise, they could quite possibly have gone for 2. Again down the ground. Just the single. Yeah, so they needed a boundary in here somewhere in these next 3 deliveries. Now 17 required. 17 from 9. And that one's gone down to third man, and they're going to get 2. So now 15 from 8 required. 15 from 8. If she's bowling outside off stump, then definitely the area to attack is that extra cover boundary. Again down the ground. So 14 required off the last over.
Still one more to go.
One more ball. So 14 required of 7. 14 of 7. So it's 2 runs a ball. Yeah, boundary now would come in really handy. I think there they should have been looking to get the 2. So 13 required of the last over. 13 of the last over. Definitely a boundary or 2 required in these first couple of deliveries.
Yeah, 13 required. 12 for the super over.
Yeah, they've just got to pick their areas now. There's a lot of areas with the fields that the Ugandans have set here. There are areas where you can hit boundaries. They've got to look there, and they've got to definitely target those areas. They've got a mid-wicket, a long on, a long off, and a third man. So it looks like with the field change that they've got going now, They now got a square leg. A very wide mid wicket. A long on. And a long off. And that's an edge, and that's going to go to the boundary. So very much needed there. 9 now required from 5 deliveries.
Yeah, good start.
Yeah, so Kaylin Green is looking at this offside boundary here. Now that is the place that she's got to go. So 9 from 5. And that's, is that going to the boundary? They've got to run at least 2, and it gets to the boundary now. So Kaylin Green, 2 fours of the first 2 deliveries. Now 5 required from 4. So 5 required now from 4 deliveries. Four from 3 deliveries. So 3 runs for the super over.
Yes, Trevor. What a game we have here on our hands. Everybody's on their feet now.
So now it's basically, tip and run almost at this stage. 4 from 3.
Well, I think Van Zyl has other ideas, Trevor. That's wide.
So now 3 from 3. Yeah, that's big pressure bowling now. 3 from 3.
That one dropped.
And they get back for the 2. So the scores are now level with 2 deliveries to go. The Capricorn Eagles need 1 run from 2 deliveries to win the game. Scores are tied now. Yeah, and that's it. That's going to win the game with a massive 6. Goes all the way. Del Van Zyl. Del Van Zyl 27 or 15. What a great knock to come and win the game for the Capricorn Eagles.
Yeah, definitely. She came out here, played some shots. Yeah, Trevor, you didn't believe in her. I'm just playing.
She just come in, and I said,
yeah, she just came in, but she
take a single of the first ball, give it to Kaylin Green, and she did better than that. She hit the first ball for 6, and 27 from 15 deliveries. A great knock.
Yeah,
great, powerful knock. A great cameo.
Ended the way she started.
That's
started
right,
with a 6, end with a 6. But
really well done.
Credit to the Ugandans for pushing the Eagles to the last over. Really great stuff from them.
That's one thing. The Ugandans have been involved in some really tight games. And yeah, they've... what was the word I used the other day when they were playing? Absorbing. It's absorbing cricket when they play.
तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी
So good.
मारती जी फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है।
अब सुनो,
हम आपको जाने देंगे।
इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
So great stuff, a good team effort, and yeah, that'll now give them something just to take into tomorrow's game to give them a bit of confidence. Also some confidence that their lower order can also come in and score some runs. Didi Fuster still had to come in. We saw her the other day scoring runs. So yeah, just I think but a great game of cricket.
Yeah, definitely a great game of cricket. We're going to take a short break, and after that, the post-match interviews here. Of course, don't forget, tomorrow, 2:30, it's Zimbabwe playing against the Capricorn Eagles. That's the final here at CCD. Come make a turn, come watch the cricket, come support the girls.
Okay, Consulate Aweko, the captain of Uganda. Let me help there. Consulate, bad luck. That was a really close game down to the second last ball. I think with the 3 overs left, you probably thought you had a really good chance of winning that.
Yes, I thought so.
Thought so, and then a good knock at the end by Adele van Sail. Probably just took it away from you there. But yeah, I think your team did really well today. You were in the game the whole way. You fought the whole way and showed us a brand of cricket that I think you like to play and that is going to take you forward into the future.
Thank you.
And yeah, also you've been in Namibia now for about a week, just over a week. Any message to the Namibians?
The message we have is good cricket exhibited here. We've learned a lot. I believe they've also learned a lot from us. So we just pray we keep the partnership and we keep the friendship together, keep on playing cricket together. We shall learn together and make Africa proud.
Wonderful message. And Consulate, to you and your team, thanks for being here. Thanks for giving us exciting cricket. All your games were close. You were always in it, always competitive. Thanks a lot for that. And we wish you well in your travels and wish you well in the future.
Thank you too. Thanks for hosting us. It was a warm welcome and we pray we come back next time. And you come to Uganda as well.
That would be great. Thanks a lot. this side.
Okay.
Okay. Irene, the fielding was, if all right, better than yesterday. Still a few things to work on, but I think a lot better. Bowling also a lot better, a lot less extras and things.
Yeah, Trevor, I think we make it a lot harder on ourselves than we need to. I think we started well with the ball and with the fielding, and then you've got one bad over, one misfield, and then it just takes it a bit away from you, the momentum. We've again made this game a lot harder on ourselves than we had to. So we're going to have a good chat, I think. We need to rock up as champions tomorrow to take on Zimbabwe. We know we can. We've beaten them. Yeah, so it's just going back to the drawing board, doing the right things right, hitting our lines and lengths. Uganda has shown us how to bowl a perfect line and length. They're really good with that, and I really give them kudos on that. They made it hard for us, and if it wasn't for Idel, who pumped a few, Uganda would have had it on us today. So well played. They really did a good job. We've been on this tight lines with them the whole time. But yes, it's we want to go into this final tomorrow against them with good hopes, good momentum, and it's just at the end of the day, cricket is a funny game.
It is so, and when Adele went into bat, I still said to him more there in the commentary. I said, well, all Adele has to do is just play down the ground for the single and get Kayleen on strike. The next thing, Adele made 27 or 15 deliveries, which is a great knock, and just turned the whole game around. And maybe that was just that little bit of momentum that you need going into tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's the little powerhouse. She likes doing that. Just the running is not the best forte, but the hitting sixes is what she likes. So yeah, she did a great job for us there. And again, we were not supposed to be in that position. So we'll go back to the drawing board in terms of batting, what we're doing wrong, what we can correct. Tomorrow is a new game, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, good luck tomorrow, and we're also looking forward to it. And also, as we said, Adele, our player of the match, Adele van Zyl. Adele, please come forward. Firstly, receive your prize there. Player of the match, very well deserved. Adele, did you enjoy that?
I pretty much enjoyed it. It was coach. I went in and coach told me you have the license to go play your game, and I went in with a bit of adrenaline, and after the first 6 I felt I could do anything, so I just wanted to keep hitting the ball hard, and Kayleen assisted me well there with her experience. As me as a youngster, we're not that sure about what we should go do, and she assisted me well there.
Yeah, and it was great. I think you and Kayleen, a great partnership there, and I think to both of you, very well done. And good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to seeing a lot more of you on our cricket fields.
Thank you.
And from CCD this afternoon, that is the end of our transmission. Remember, tomorrow afternoon, 14:30, the final between I've brought South Africa up. Zimbabwe. Final between Zimbabwe and the Capricorn Eagles. We're looking forward to an exciting game of cricket. Come down, join us here, and from us, all of us here at CCD, good evening. Enjoy the night.